Hello and thanks for joining me for another episode of SpaceBourne 2. So in our last episode we just bought this fancy new ship, decked it out with some gear, upgraded it to Tier 4, and now we're going to get back to the story missions. So we're just going to go in here and set the route. Going to hit B. And we're going to head over to the Stargate.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster head.
Alrighty, so now we're going to get back into the first mission, which is rebuilding a friend. So I think we're only going to get through the first part of it, but we'll hopefully we'll get to try out our stabilizer perk that we got on this ship, and give you a chance to see how that works. Now, hit Control H.
Approach to the jump point to start jump process.
We'll zoom through here. Now I'm probably going to copy Tutorial Ninja going through this Stargate. So we might have to loop through it a couple of times, because we've gone off track from the first mission. Yep.
You reached the waypoint of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned.
So I think we're probably going to have to loop around and go back. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so we're in the system of the mission, but Tutorial Ninja's popped up about Stargates and it wants us to go back to K1. So we're just going to quickly do that.
Please approach to the jump point to
Which means we have to loop around to the back of the Stargate, go through it again, and then we'll probably have to go through it again to get back to where we're going. If we skip that, for some reason, it won't let us use the Stargate at the end of the mission. So we'll do this. Got to hit this little marker. Alright. Now we're going to go back to our contracts, set route to there again, hit Control H again, because it sent us back to the previous system that we just came through. We'll do this again and we'll be back on track. Hit that little marker.
Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
And through we go.
Destination reached. Use Stargate.
And alright, now we should be right. So we'll hit T, click on that little purple debris item, which is back to our mission, lock onto it.
Calibration module activated. Calibration complete.
And we're going to get into a fight pretty soon, so we're going to put our power into our weapons and shields.
Crowded than I expected. These salvagers, they don't warmly welcome you to do work in their area. That's why you should get rid of those salvagers first.
Alrighty. So should have a couple of fighters pop up pretty soon. Here they are.
Target shields are down. Target shields are down.
Try and take care of these guys. Almost got him. Okay, we've got a pilot level. Gonna get shot at a couple of times while I'm doing this, but I'm gonna up that and get our cooling. So now we can fire away at these guys and not get overheated as much, hopefully. There is one more around here somewhere. Two more. Okay. And one more. Let's see if we can take care of this one. Okay. Now when this little piece of the mission starts, we lose a bit of control and we can't sort of swing around. And we're going to need to because we're going to get attacked. So all we're going to do, we're going to hit C, go back into our cockpit, hit C again, and now we can move freely again. And that pod over there, we'll deal with that later. If it's still there.
I was right. I already found the first part.
So we're just going to follow this little drone around. Wait for this attack. Now, the reason I'm not going for that pod straight away, because we're going to get interrupted, and
We have company.
with our stabilizer, I've noticed that, I don't know if it's a glitch, but if you use it twice, it kind of glitches out the pods, and you sort of, instead of being able to pick them up, they tend to bounce away when you get near them. So we're going to wait till after the whole battle. Okay, that's one.
I found another one.
Okay.
You are so dead.
It is not good. Hold them as long as you can. I'll find the last part in a couple minutes.
Alrighty. See why I like the pulse. Takes care of both the shields and the hull. And haven't overheated yet. We might in a minute when we take down a couple of capital ships. This one here. Let's take care of that. So his shields are down already. We are going to overheat on this one, I think. Got another pilot level. Not going to upgrade that just yet. It's not really enough points to put any extra perks in.
What do we get into?
Yeah.
Get involved. Keep them away. Don't stand still. Let's find the last part. Get out of here.
Yeah, we've overheated. Switch over to our rail. It's not quite as good, but we could have used our cooldown perk. Where's that other fighter? There we go. Take care of these guys. Another level in Adventurer from the 30% that we're getting from when we did the mining.
Okay, I got the last part. Let's leave this place as soon as possible.
Okay, is that everyone? That's everyone. Alright, so when you see these pods, they have pilots in them that you can pick up, and it is possible although I've never managed to do it, is if you can get your cursor right in the middle, you can hold down your middle mouse button. See how it popped up there in green? Hold down your middle mouse button to stabilize it. But that is really difficult to keep in spot long enough to do that. So we got the perk on this ship. We're going to hit 5 and that'll stabilize all the pods in the area. And now we'll try and get that lined up. And when we do, when we see stabilized pop up, we're going to hit 6, which is our hotkey for our little catcher pods, collector pods that we got. That'll take a couple of moments for him to bring that back. Look around and see if there's any other pods in the area. I think there was a couple, but sometimes they float away. You hear that sound, the sound. If we go into our cargo, we'll see we've got this guy here, and that's how much money we can get. Much later on, we'll get some that are worth a lot more money than that when we turn them in. So, just gonna have a little look around. I don't really see any more. Going to hit H. Whenever you see a number here, that means there's some cargo to pick up. If there's more than one, just go combine all. It'll turn them into one, and then you get a merged crate. If that doesn't show up, just click here and go back to there and it should show up. Now we can scan it, go select all, send a probe, and our little probe will go out to pick up that cargo. You'll see that green arrow. Well, one of them's the guy that we're doing the mission with, but that one there's our little probe picking up the stuff. Just while we're waiting for him to bring back our stuff, just see if we can see any more pods. Not seeing any. Sometimes you do have to search around for them, especially when there's a debris field like this. I don't see any, so we're now going to warp out of here. Going to warp over to the Stargate because we're going to go through that pretty soon.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Think you got what you wanted.
Okay. So,
I know someone who specializes in mechanics. A more than named Snap. He was working at Sonic Station in the Zonix Air system.
alrighty.
Good luck to you. Exit out.
So now we're on to our next mission. So we can go into contracts. Hit that. It'll set us to the system that we want to go to. We're at the Stargate, so we're going to hit Control H.
Please approach to the jump point to start jump process.
We're going to jump through.
Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you. Destination reached.
Alrighty. Now, we picked up a couple of levels here. So we've got another pilot level. I'm going to keep pumping it into reflexes for the moment. It's not enough to get another perk up. Got an adventurer. I think I'm going to go into luck and try and get the extra probe. But we need another level for that. Now we're a level 4 pilot. We were a level 2 pilot before that battle. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to the faction hangar. And we're going to upgrade our ship again. So when we bought this ship, we upgraded it to level 2, tier 4. Tier 4 is the highest, but the level that you can upgrade it is determined by your pilot level. So we can upgrade it another 2 levels. It'll be a bit more powerful and be able to get more powerful equipment for it. Alrighty, so we'll come in here. Yeah, as of the most recent update, it sort of puts you, when you warp it, it kind of puts you at the right angle. The landing pad is down here, but if you are having trouble finding it, you can request docking. And it'll point out the way. They're landing you down. Yeah. Let's just have a look at what we picked up here. Nothing really worth keeping. That's only any good really on a mining ship. Got some weapons. Oh, we got a good rail. How good is that compared to this one? It's not that much better. We will swap that over. Hop out. Now there is a reason that I've gone for the rail for the for our secondary weapon, although it's not really important at this stage of the game. Later on it'll be a bit more handy. So now we've got level 4 ship. Let's go over here and see what components we've got. I'm gonna sell, level 3. I'm gonna sell all those. We're only a level 1 soldier yet, and we'll pick up more weapons as we go along for those. That's the one we just took off. I don't want that. I never really use these. If we get like a T4 one, I might keep it and equip it just in case, but sell all that. See what we've got. Pick up a few of these. So these do, when you do buy these, it does take a while for the system to reset. And I always like to keep a few in stock because I do go through them. So I'll buy those. Now they do have T2, T3, T4. They don't seem to do anything different than the T1. But the T1 are cheap. So I'll grab those. And they do, I have noticed that sometimes they can get a bit more expensive later on. So I don't mind stocking them up. Now that looks like a pretty good aim extension. That's a lot better than what we've got. We'll grab that. Defensive. Defensive. Yeah, we'll keep the one that we've got, I think. Cargo. Power, we could do with a better power. Is that the only power? It's not the only one, but it does look like the better one. We'll grab that. There might be some better stuff at the next station as well, but we've got plenty of money, so I'm going to keep the one we've got there. We could do with a better hull, but there's no decent ones here. I'm not going to go for the white ones. We're only going to go for green or better. I'll keep what we've got there. That'll do. Let's see what turrets we got. Yeah, I like that one. 290. We'll take that one. That one as well is pretty good. Better than the ones we've got. And we might equip that as our primary so we get the shield recharge every time we get a successful hit. Alright. So, go back to our ship. Pop in. Hold down F. Go to our components. Reload that. We'll put the other 4 in the bank. Weapons. Take both of them off. Well, reflecting damage to nearby enemies is pretty good as well. I think we'll go with that one as our primary. So when you see the primary item bonus, that applies to only the first one. And if we say we took this out, if we put in another pulse, we're in, we've got to assign it to a group. And you can see that the more that you put in, the less efficient that they get of the same type. So we're going to stick with the 2. And the third one, we'll have the rail in there as our backup. And those 2 we can sell. Still don't have any missiles. I don't really use them. If I pick up a nice missile set, I'll put them in there. But I'm not too worried about that. Got our new aim extension, so we're going to pop that in. And power. And these 2 and those we can sell, but we'll do that at the next station. So we're going to take off from here. We're going to hit T. Sonac Station, which is where our quest is. Going to lock on there. Just going to warp over there. And when we get there, what we'll do is we'll go to a security terminal and we'll hand in our captive. Now, I mean, we've got a ridiculous amount of money. So, I mean, he's not really worth much. As we level up and we've got higher level enemies, some of these will be worth like $250,000 each. You know, so it's worth doing. Sometimes when you come out of a warp, you won't get any thrust. If that ever happens, just hit escape and then hit escape again, and it usually fixes it. So we're going to head over to the landing pad. Once again, you can request permission to land. You don't have to if you know where the pad is. You can just plonk yourself down. And here we are on station. Doors over there. Hop down here. Hop over here and sell all that crap. Not going to worry about buying weapons and stuff. I think all these are level 3 and we're only level 1. We can't equip them yet. So let's have a look and see if we've got any better stuff in here. Once again, I'm going to buy those, put them in the bank. Do go through them, and sometimes you don't have time to, you might be in a station and you've got none left and the station gets attacked. Yeah, we did need a new hull. Is that the best one they've got? That weapon system, no, the one we've got's better. Cargo. That's a pretty nice cargo. We'll grab that one. We did just upgrade our shield knight. That one's better. So we're going to grab it. Got plenty of cash. Well, actually, that one. Nah, we've got the better one. Alright. Hull. Yeah. Grab that. Have a quick look at the turrets. We've got some decent turrets at the moment. There's another rail. And, well, that is quite significantly better than the rail we've got. It's our secondary weapon. I mean, there is a couple of pulses here, but they're just common. Common tier 1. I might grab that. Now, gonna run through here. You see that thing that says elevator? That's telling us where our quest is. We'll get down here now. When you get in here, see there's these 2 security terminals. Just going to pop over to one of these, and this is our guy that we've got in our ship that we took from the pod. Just going to hit deliver and cash in. Now that one was barely worth it, low level, but as I said, later on they'll be worth a bit more money. Okay, so we got this new cargo. We're going to take that off. Pop that one on. Shield. Where's our shield knight? That one. Our hull. And swap that rail over. Alright. You can go down the stairs there, or you can go over to this thing here. We're just going to go to the marketplace. That'll pop us down here. Just going to quickly sell that junk, or the stuff that we took off. Not really going to use it. Could put that on our mining ship because we stole the one off our mining ship, but we'll probably pick up another one, and you know, I don't think we're going to be doing any more mining for quite a while. So now across the other side here, this is Smen, and we're going to talk to him for the next part of our mission. But for the time being, that's going to do it for this episode, and we'll pick up where we left off in our next episode and do the next part of the mission. So if you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like or a comment. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.